Morning, everybody. This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Bobby Portis. Hardy is out there with the Cobra. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, Asar Thompson is out there with Howard. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Ellis. And it's Eubanks in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And the Pistons start out with the ball. And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's been producing. Maybe he hasn't been spectacular, but he has been effective. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him take it up a notch or two over the next few games. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Parham. Outside Portis. And it's off from 3-point range. Owens kicks to Cunningham. Rejected by Parham. Hunter against Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Holland, no good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Parham. Rebounded by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Here's the Cobra. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Stolen by Thompson. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will return possession. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Cunningham with it, guarded by Hunter. Thompson outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Ellis. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Ellis. Screen by Ellis. Here's Cunningham. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Parham passes to Portis. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's checked in for the Pistons. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Pacers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at the Clippers, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 63 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Parham. And they pick up 2. Parham's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Cunningham. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Hachimura. Cunningham on the wing. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. Cunningham's got 6.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Here's the Cobra. Eubanks defending. The Cobra's shot is off. Here's Holland. And it's blocked by Parham. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Eubanks, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
1 shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Kessler. And it's Thompson. With the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Hunter. Bobby Portis out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hardy, and it's the Cobra in at the 2-guard spot. Watson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And here's Watson. He has yet to score, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Pass to Portis. To the paint. Here's Parham. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting... more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Crafty move. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
And that one's good. Hardy.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jerome. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Clinton. Here's Jerome. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a sounding dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see. And another one fall.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Thompson with it. Picked up by Portis. Quintman misses. Clippers trail by 3 to the inside. A nice shot by the Cobra. Parham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Taking a look at some stats for the Cobra. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 10 rebounds and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kessler's checked in to the middle. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Unloads from 9. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. Kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, those early blocks. Blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Thompson, it's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
1:06 left in the first half. Here's Parham. That shot is off. Great defense that time from Ellis. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I love how ferocious Thompson is. He embraces getting fouled like this.
He doesn't get the second one. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 14-4 run. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Hunter finds Kessler. Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. The Cobra's shot is off. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Holland, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's the Cobra. And good! There's another.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to
Come on. Shifting focus. How about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. The coaching staff loves to see this. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
Ellis is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Holland. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. A nice shot by... the Cobra.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Holland. The Cobra with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Can't connect from short range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Hardy passes to Kessler. First 10.5 of basketball here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
No good on the free throw.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Drops it in from 11 feet. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Parham. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. The Pistons trailing. Ellis surveying the D. Eubanks the pass to Cunningham. Cans it from downtown. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
A nice shot by the Cobra.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Cunningham outside. Ellis right side. The 3. Cunningham's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson outside. Here's Holland. No good on the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
That's good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham, and a wide open look for Portis. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. They get the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ellis outside. 3-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Here's Parham. Detroit with the rebound. Ellis left side. Pass to Holland. Portis against Thompson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. And you look at the Cobra, a great player, 2nd in the league.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Both free throws good from Parham.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Bridges against Hunter. 59 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Pass to Clinton. Here's Jerome. Watson the screen. Jerome, good. Jerome's got it all tied up now for Detroit. Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Parham. Bridges with the board. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so after 3 quarters of play, and some great offensive output. This one is tied. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Walker Kessler is out there with Portis. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's the Cobra, and it's Hardy in at the 1 spot. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Parham. And the layup falls. Parham's got 46 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Bridges. Over Hunter. Bank shot. No good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Back to Farrell. Pass to Jerome. Here's the teardrop. Three-pointer on the way. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just one in the basket from Farrell.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jerome passes to Bridges. There's the lob to Bridges to the right side. Farrell for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Parham. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Jerome passes to Watson. He lobs it up. It's deflected and stolen by Hunter. To the middle and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now. And that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. To see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Here's Holland. Detroit, no good that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And there it is for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
I love that move by Cunningham to create the space for himself.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. Here's Parham. Rebounded by the Pistons. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham, drives to the hoop with the second effort. Yep. That one goes in there.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. Here's Parham. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From 10 feet out, and he's able to get it back.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Collins kicks to Cunningham. Elbow shot is on the way. That one good for 2. Cunningham's got 13 points in the second half.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Cunningham. Shoots it. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Clippers lead by 5. 107 left in the fourth quarter. At the top of the key, Thompson. The tray. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
Here's Parham. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Ellis dishes to Cunningham. Offline with his 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Ellis, first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Pass to Holland. Fires from deep. No good that time. Los Angeles calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardy.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a three here.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate